All right. I am like 99% sure we're live right now. Good to go.
99% sure.
I'll pull this out. This is gonna be. This is the wrong window.
This is that bad deck tech.
Yeah, we're doing Bad Deck Tech right now. Basically, I asked a bunch of people on the internet to send me their worst decks. I have a list of them that I'm gonna pull up on the Google Doc. Probably on my phone would be smarter. So I gotta add these decks.
See how they shake out.
The first one, let me see here. A Keyforge tournament on 4 hours of sleep. So I apologize. There's gonna be not at my apex right now. There's gonna be some misplays. I'm gonna do my best. Let's see here. All right, so we're looking for a love. I'm gonna just search love song. Love song. Oh my God, there's 14 love song decks.
Oh my God.
Can we do a love song episode? Not even on the first page of love song decks. How does that make you feel?
We gotta have Ian sing to us the whole time. Love song.
Yo, Keyforge official, what's up? So yeah, in case I haven't mentioned already, we're doing a stream where we play terrible decks that people have sent us and try to win with them. Try to sort of theory craft how to win with them.
Try to find the synergy in them.
Yeah. All right, so Lyra Love Song Farvis. Let's see what we got here. Browner Decent Tames. I like that.
So, yeah, I need to see these cards to have an understanding. Those are two really good, powerful houses.
Yo, Maverick Speed Sigil. Let's go. All right, I mean, that makes sense. You can get punished super hard for playing Speed Sigil.
You can.
You got to be careful when you play that. That's very dangerous.
Pretty awesome.
Real quick, just because I'm relatively new to the streaming thing. Can you guys all hear me okay? Everything's working. You can see the decks and stuff. We'll just check back in the chat. We'll power forward. Okay, so we got Bromnar with a Speed Sigil, which can punish you if like you play it wrong or your opponent gets more value from it than you do. The way Speed Sigil works is the first creature that comes into play ready each turn, which means your opponent can use it too, and there's a lot of horrible things that can happen to you. At the tournament, I had a deck with a Speed Sigil in it. My opponent played 5 Mars creatures, and one of the Mars creature, that's the 1 power guy that destroys your amber for each Mars creature they had. I got nuggeted for 6 amber, man. It was a brutal game. Okay, I mean, so we got this pretty standard Brobnar setup with Relentless Assault, which is an amazing card. Warsong, Loot the Bodies. We got Coward's End, which it's okay. Like, board wipes are good. It can be a blowout, but you got to do it right. You do have Loot the Bodies and Coward's End.
Yeah, Loot the Bodies and Coward's End was pretty strong at the tournament that we went to today.
Yeah, so like that's just your creatures are amber now.
Yeah.
Keyhammer. Oh.
So far, I have not heard a card that I'm that like confused by in this setup. Like, I mean, it sounds pretty.
It's pretty straightforward.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It seems pretty much straightforward. I mean, it seems good, man.
Listen, man, Moray came to us. Okay, like he's trying to have us make this deck work. We're gonna make it work. I'm not gonna give people shit about it.
No. I'm just saying, like, no. That was not my intention. I was just saying, like, I am not seeing anything just out of the gate that jumps at me.
Dan Harris, what up, man? You're on deck. I'm doing your deck next. We're doing Moray's right now. Looking at a Bromner Decent Tame deck. It's looking pretty okay. I'm pretty excited to play this deck because it has a lot of cards I like Keyhammer, unforge your opponent's key. Just like, bah! Yo, the top 4 had 3 different decks with Keyhammer in them.
Yeah.
People realize that card is good. It's got Tolas. So this is a beatdown deck. You're going to be killing some boys.
I like Toxin, too.
Toxin's real good.
Having them reap and discard.
Double Toxin, double Succubus. Half your creatures are discard.
Just that's super nice.
Keyhammer, discard 4 cards. Charette.
A charette.
No, Keyhammer, Drumble, discard 4 cards.
Yeah.
Got him.
I love charette. I think it's a great card.
Yeah, it's real good. Untamed, we got Grasping Vines, which is artifact control is rare and good. Common Cold, gain 1 amber, deal 1 damage to these creatures, destroy all Mars creatures.
Not a bad deal.
Nepenthe Seed, I would say contender for like best card in the game. All right, we're gonna size this so I can see chat while I talk about it.
Sorry for my face.
Yo! Did you see me photoshopped into a picture, Dan?
Sorry.
Because I was photoshopped into a picture because they didn't actually take the picture with me in it. So if you saw a picture of people in top 8 and then one guy who looked kind of crazy wearing a hat like this, that was me.
It looks like a memorial to like, it's like this tournament was held in honor of Will, who passed away playing Keyforge.
So hard, right till I died at the Keyforge tournament in Centerville. Oh man. Honestly, I think anyone who knows me would be like, that checks out.
Makes sense.
Yeah. All right, so we got Untamed. Grasping Vines is good. Nepenthes is good. Talk about it. Ritual Balance is a crazy card. Ritual Balance is an artifact that you can tap it or activate it to steal 1 amber for your opponent if they have 6.
Mm-hmm.
Every turn, you are stealing an Untamed, the faction least likely to steal. You can swerve on people really hard with this card.
If I see correctly, what is that?
Keyforge on a stick.
Yeah.
Chota Hazri.
Mm-hmm.
Doing Chota Hazri stuff. Everybody knows about Chota Hazri.
Hazri.
Lets you forge a key on your own turn for 7.
Yep. Super good.
Inca Spider. Play Reap, stun a creature, 1 power poison boy. He's an interesting little tech piece. I can see why he's rare. He's a little complicated. He's got a lot of stuff going on.
I do like poison though.
Any card that you can play that stuns somebody is like
super
very good. Do you know the Mushroom? Yeah, this is Mushroom Man.
Super fun.
Also, I want to get to this one real quick because I'm seeing some nonsense in this deck. Taliga. Each time it's reverse Hunting Witch. Each time your opponent plays a creature, gain 1.
Yep.
So this is one of the strongest turn 1 plays in the game. If you can get a turn 1 Taliga out, and your opponent just has to give you like 3 or 4 amber. Oh. Now I see a Hunting Witch, which is every time you play a creature, get an amber. And then I see 3 Witch in the Eyes.
That's not bad.
That's a pretty good card here. That's having 3 of them is crazy because that means one of them might survive, and then you get to play a card twice.
And that's like the one card that we talked about that everybody focuses on getting out of the way, or I do at least, because it's good.
I've said it on the last stream. I'm gonna say it on this stream. If you see a card with Witch in the name, kill it. Yep. Take it out. Kill it that turn. Drop what you're doing. Kill the Witch.
100%, because it's going to hurt you.
All right, bet. Let's play this bad boy.
Let's see what happens.
All right. Import. Oh man, it would be so hilarious if this did not work. Oh, that's because I'm copy pasting the name. I'm an idiot. Oh boy, this would be a hard knock life stream, man. I hope that means that it's uploaded. Lyra loves some farmers. We did it, boys. Boys and girls. We're inclusive here. Gender non-conforming. Eldritch beings. All right, let's quick join. Play a casual game. Lyra loves on Farvis. All right. I guess I'm just waiting for the game to start. Oh man, next victim. Here we go.
All right, all right.
All right, this person's playing first. They are playing Untamed Logos Dees, and I don't know that deck. I don't recognize it. Oh! So wait, we're on the play. We have Hunting Witch, 2 Witch of the Eye, and Ritual Bounce. Let's do it. I'm gonna keep that hand. Turn 1 Mother. Okay, so we know we're dealing with somebody who's like,
he's thinking.
He knows what's up.
He's thinking. Turn 1 Mother. That's a great play.
All right, well, get ready for this.
Get ready for this, bro.
Hey, opponent, how do you feel about 3 witches?
Right.
What do you think about that?
Gate. And the balance. Nice.
Well, we drew into just not the greatest hand. Best thing we're going to be able to do next to Fogify. No fighting. No. Shakira says no fighting.
No fighting for you.
All right. Oh, lordy. Okay, what we got? Sloppy Legwork. Mother fights Hunting Witch. That's fair. Okay. Do 1 damage to each creature. I don't know how I feel about that. Well, the thing is like sort of interesting here is like we don't actually have that much stuff in our graveyard for our witches right now.
Yeah, so they're kind of not really super effective.
Yep. What we can do is gain 4 amber this turn and go to 6 by playing Grasping Vines multiple times.
Mm-hmm.
So I say we press the advantage, see what our opponent's got in store. We don't have to select our own artifact because it's a May trigger. Get back Grasping Vines, play Grasping Vines, reap again, get back Hunting Witch, play Hunting Witch. And this is why you kill Witch of the Eye as soon as you see her. Not something you ever want to let somebody have if you can possibly avoid it. But I did give him the Salem's choice of witches. Just like, how many witches can you get rid of this turn, opponent? Okay, they're playing their Hunting Witch. And they're Witch of the Eye.
Oh wow!
They're like, yo, we're playing witches. Let's go.
I didn't know this was a coven meeting, man.
It's the coven meeting. The mono witch matchup. Oh, they don't have Witchtron like I do. Oh my god! What on earth? They played 5 Untamed cards this turn. Well, while we were gloating about having all the witches and letting them have witches, we let our opponent keep their mother in play, which means they drew a crazy amount of cards. So now they got this going on, and they just forged a key.
The dubstep right there.
So they have 7 amber now, which is the magic number for Drumble. So I'm thinking maybe we do that. Just capture all their amber. Ooh, we could play Tendrils. Let's see. If your opponent forged a key on the previous turn. So maybe we sandbag the Tendrils for a turn and play Succubus Toxin or Succubus Drumble. We could sandbag them. Or we could just play Grasping Vines twice.
You could bounce that again.
Steal this, go back up to 6 with our Untamed board. And then when they forge a key, next turn we play Tendrils and blow everything up and capture whatever crazy amount of amber they produce. That sound good?
I think that's the play, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
There's one thing that I've learned about Keyforge is sometimes playing cards from your hand isn't the right play. And that's I mean, sometimes, but that's been a tough thing for me coming into this game.
I think one of the things about the design of this game that I really appreciate is that you're heavily incentivized to allow your opponent to catch up, because there are so many mechanics that sort of force you to seriously consider not just running away with the game. Like the fact that forging keys, you only do 1 at a time. The fact that if you have too much amber, there are cards that punish you.
Yeah.
Like the whole way the game is made. The fact that if you're just playing cards, you're not using the cards you played. The whole way the game is made is constructed around kind of trying to bring people. You don't want to be too far ahead of your opponent.
Right.
You know? Like it's just so good. Can you tell I'm not got a lot of sleep because I'm just like conspiracy theory Keyforge. All right, so they're blowing up our board. As well they should.
Yes.
Little do they know. Well, they're not going to go up to 7, I don't think. Because they chose to blow up our board instead. So we are at 2 keys. They're at 1 key and 4, which means that we are handling the lead here. So I feel comfortable throwing our Drumble out there. Normally we would maybe consider saving this and trying to capture our opponent off of 7 amber, but I'm going to call Deece this turn because I'm going to play Tendrils of Pain and blow up everything except for Snufflegator.
That's smart.
That just feels good.
I think that's the smart play there.
Bang. No board for you.
No more for you.
I got 2 creatures out. He left the game! Blew him right out! Oh no! Oh!
That seemed pretty good, man.
Got him!
That seemed pretty good. Definitely the 2 Witch of the Eyes and the Hunting Witch right out of the gate was not bad.
Got him! Couldn't even handle it. Oh my god. It's the brutality. Oh man. So yeah, this deck is good. What you need to do with it is understand that your job is to get boys on the board and kill your opponent's stuff. Just
Yeah.
like you profit from killing stuff. You have no you barely care about their amber supply. You just want to kill things and get amber as fast as possible.
Yeah, you're just controlling board state.
Yeah, don't throw this deck away. Play this deck again. You can get wins with it. It's good. All right.
I would agree with that.
All right. I gotta go on social media and let people know what's up. Who's got what? At Dan Harris. You're up. I'm not gonna tag Dan Harris twice. I also feel like he's probably in the chat. But I am gonna tag Dennis Von Opstal.
Yes.
Oh no. Nice. Got him. Oh, good. Oh, it's Van Opstal. I spelled his name wrong. Now he's gonna see that I know. He's gonna know that I did that.
There's video evidence.
Welcome to the stream. Punk. Can't spell. Can't play Keyforge. Not very good at this game. Alright. So Dennis Von Opstal. Dan Harris gave us the Considerate Companion of Nerva Beanet.
Considered
I'm trying to learn about organized play right now. How many Considerate Companions are there? One!
Yeah.
There's only one.
It's like the Highlander.
Oh man.
Brobnar
Got my favorite card in the entire game. Tonight. You. The Blood Money.
Blood Money. I had Blood Money used against me in the tournament, and it was extremely effective, especially when they put Blood Money on Silvertooth and then shoot him with a cannon.
You know what my favorite move? You know what my favorite move of Blood Money is? When somebody plays like a gatekeeper and captures all your amber. I'm like, put 2 more on there.
Let's just max it out.
Thumb on the scale. All right, so we got Blood Money, my favorite card. It's just if you're playing Bromnar and you have the ability to kill things, it's free amber. It's free amber. It's free real estate. Loot the Bodies. Loot the Bodies is a difficult card to play. I would say that Loot the Bodies is a low value card, and this is as a person who plays in a deck with 2 of them. Like, if I have a Loot the Bodies and I'm not going to play it this turn, and I can't see a way that playing it next turn gets me 6 amber at bare minimum, I throw it right away.
You're just going to ditch it.
I discard Loot the Bodies.
You could just gum your hand up and keep you from drawing up some other good stuff.
Screech Bomb is really good against people who aren't paying attention. You can use it to tempo play them to keep them from forging a key. Against everyone else, you just tax them to amber. War Chest is awesome. You get 1 amber for each creature that was destroyed in a fight. So it's just like repeatable Loot the Bodies almost.
Yeah.
Except for Loot the Bodies is better because it triggers on creatures dying, period. No! Dan Harris he's walking it back. He's saying, guess I know there's a few cards in here that seem great. Of course, out of the 4 games on Steel Tourney, I drew garbage. Okay. Dan Harris, this is your deck, right? This is a Considerate Companion? I mean, yeah, I see it, like, this is, the first deck we played was extremely spicy, but I could see where this one would be, like, difficult to play, especially in, like, if you're going up against, like, Shadows or, like, Logos Wombo combo. Like, this looks like a Deploy the Boys deck. You got Pingle who annoys. Oh, I love this card. Every time a creature comes into play, it takes 1 damage. He's a 2-power elusive goblin.
I'm just going to shoot you. That seems pretty good.
He's real good. Okay, you have this card, which, this is my hot take. This is one of the best cards in the game, in my opinion. This deck, it's an automatic, your opponent does not forge a key. Outside of very specific circumstances, like if they have a Titan Forger out, or a Titan Mechanics name of the card. Like, if they have 6 amber, they don't forge a key that turn. If they have more than 6. They have 14 amber, they have 20 amber, doorstep. Like, it's better than E-Principle, and it gets you an amber when you play it. So good.
Face.
Purge, removal, it's pretty nice. Just straight up kill a creature, it doesn't matter where it is.
Yep.
It's real good. All right, let's see what else we got. 3 champions of Anifil, which is like, he's a big boy.
He's a big boy, but that's not. I don't really see. I don't know, man. That's kind of a tough.
And then Sanctum of Guardian, which is, this guy's like champion Anifil, except.
But he bounces around. I do like him because I've used him a couple times in one of my Sanctum decks that I have, and I've been able to move him over to cover some Nexuses that I had out from a Shadows board, so he can be effective.
Yeah. But here's the thing, and this is the good part. You have 6 Sanctum creatures, and I think one of the strongest things about Sanctum is they're bomb-ass, armor-powered giant dudes.
Yes.
So that's good that you have that many creatures. Like, Sanctum really struggles when they don't have a lot of creatures. You have a decent number of creatures in Brobnar and Sanctum, and Untamed is, like, okay. You got Vigor, you got 2 Vigors, which means that you can heal up to 3 damage. And
then drop it.
All right, Spice Master play with this deck, heal your enemy's creatures.
Yep.
Do it. Get 2 Amber. It's worth it. I guarantee it. You got Mimicry, which is super spicy, can be good.
Really like Mimicry.
Lost in the Woods, unconditional removal, sort of, just real good. Full Moon with 4 creatures. That's gonna be rough. I'll tell you that right now.
I did see what he had a Hunting Witch there, yeah.
He does have a Hunting Witch, so you can double down, but yeah, like Hunting Witch with 4 creatures is not great.
It's not great at all.
Flaxia, which is only if you get the most, if you have the most creatures, you get 2 Amber. Mighty Tiger's good.
I can see why that might be in this deck, because there is a lot of big boys in both the Brobnar and the Sanctum.
Yeah, it's just like, in order for Flaxia to go off, you have to have already had successful turns in the past.
Right, exactly.
Which is just like, Mighty Tiger, 4 power, comes into play, deals 4 damage to a creature. It's just good. It's just a good card. Mermook. Oh, I love the crab.
I love Mermook, dude.
Love the crab.
Awesome.
I love the concept. I love the fact that he is a temple play in Untamed, which they don't have that many cards that stop you from forging a key. Whew! Love me some crab. All right.
I just opened a deck yesterday with 2 Mermooks in it.
Ah, dude, deploy the crabs, man.
Oh, yeah, bro. I'm all about the crabs.
All right, so we'll leave this wreckage, this fucking shrapnel we just obliterated with oh man, I have his name here. I feel so bad for not remembering. Maury Grant's deck, Love Song Ferris. Just all right. We're gonna import this new deck for Dan Harris.
Mr. Harris.
Mr. Harris, we're here to play your decks. Gonna play a casual game with Nerva Beanet, Phil Smith, Unsuspecting Victim. Chill guy. So yeah, this is not like, it doesn't have aggro, so like it's not going to forge keys really fast. And also, it doesn't have like Brobnar and all the normal stuff you would expect for beating down. So this is just a straight up 100% deploy the boys style, get creatures on the board and win in the mid game type deck, I think. Okay.
I can see that.
So we got 3 Brobnar creatures and a Luth bodies. So I'm going to keep this hand, and I'm going to play those 3 Brobnar creatures on my first turn. Unless my opponent doesn't have Flaxia, so that's good. What if they play an Ember Imp? Oh no, they called these. Oh, turn 1 Dominator Bobble. We're safe, boys. We're safe. Could have been an Ember Imp. That would have messed up the whole plan. Brobnar. Troll. Beefcake Brobnar creatures. What these creatures do is less relevant than the fact that they are 6 power or higher. That's the kicker. What if they don't play creatures? This is a creatureless opponent deck. We'll just lose if we don't have anybody to fight. Oh, thank God they played a creature. It's gonna be okay. Yo, 2 creatures? No, mating season. They shuffled it back into the deck. No, they know.
He figured it out.
They know, dude.
Yeah, he figured it out.
I'm being stream sniped right now. What is happening? All right. So I think we can still get marginal value out of Brobnar. And we drew into 3 more Brobnar cards, so I'm just having a great time. I'm not drawing garbage, which feels good. All right, so we're gonna loot the bodies. We're gonna kill Tunk. If you can kill a Tunk, like if you have the capacity to deal 7 damage, consider it, because
Yes.
that dude runs away with the game sometimes. Just like, you might, it's not that he runs away with the game or is particularly strong, it's just that because of how his ability works and the fact that he heals so well, you might only get one shot to kill a Tonk the whole game. Like, so you gotta think about it a little bit. Alright, so we got 4 creatures out, we got War Chest. The fact that we have a War Chest and we get 1 Amber every time we kill people forever whenever we call Brobnar means that I might just play Brobnar until this person loses. Like, until I have a good reason not to play Brobnar, I might be playing Brobnar.
I mean, I don't see why not. It makes sense.
Let me fix this a little bit. I'm waiting for my opponent here. There we go. That looks a little better. Like a little better. I'm still figuring out the stream stuff. Thanks for bearing with me. Alright. Opponent is still on house choice. Listen, man, sometimes you gotta go in the tank when you're looking down the barrel of this much beef.
When you're looking down the barrel of a Brobnar.
You got just a plate full of T-bone steaks. You're like, oh man, I can't eat this much beef. I can't do it. Ooh. And then, like, we're gonna activate 4 Brobnar creatures. We're gonna use War Chest, and we're gonna play Smith and gain 3 Amber. Play Dust Imp. I don't care. I'll kill a Dust Imp. Don't test me.
Don't try me, bruh.
Oh no, discarded Sanctum Guardian. No. Bing bong, no. I can't use that on Twitch. That's actually copyrighted.
That's copyrighted.
There's another Twitch streamer who says that. You know who he is. It's Day 9. Alright. Yeah. Brobnar.
Punchy.
We're going to kill 2 creatures, get 2 Amber, reap twice, go up to 7? Yeah. So this is gain 1. So I have to activate this after I fight. Also, I think we're going to stank on him a little bit. I'm actually going to let the Dust Imp live because I don't actually need the extra Amber from killing him, because I'm going to play Smith and go up to 9 anyway. I really don't need to kill a Dust Imp. If he wants to kill a Dust Imp, he can do it on his turn. That's fine. So yeah, I mean, like, that's the thing about Brobnar that makes them deceptively strong. By the way, everyone in the like top 4 of the tournament had a Brobnar deck, more or less. Like, the people who did really well had Brobnar decks, and I've realized why. Because they come out of the gate and disrupt your opponent's plans in ways that they don't expect and sometimes cannot plan for.
Well, when people sleep on Brobnar because they don't have all the crazy like steal and capture effects like shadows or logos and stuff like that, so they just write it off as, oh, it's just creatures on the board. I'm not trying to play another game. So I think people sleep on Brobnar too much.
Their Brobnar came out.
Ooh, I'm not gonna lie. I have yet to pull a Brobnar deck, and I would be pretty interested to get one.
All right, so they played a classic Brobnar card: burn the stockpile. If your opponent has 7 or more Amber, lose 4. Got 9 Amber, not Fortune Key this turn.
Nope.
All right. Yeah. I guess I should have gone up to 10 Amber. Damn. All right. So here's the crazy thing. I think I'm going to play Brobnar. Like, until my opponent gives me a reason not to just destroy every creature they play and just dictate the flow of the game and prevent them from, like, getting stuff. Like, we'll swing Valder into Fire Spitter so he doesn't destroy all my boys. And I'll sacrifice this creature that already has a ton of damage on it to kill this other guy. And then I will I'll go back up to 9. Like, my opponent has not been able to play anything, and they're trying to get stuff out, which is preventing them from performing the task of forging a key. like we're now playing a sub game of whack-a-mole inside of this game of
Yeah.
Keyforge.
Well, that's the thing. If he can't keep a board state to generate amber, what is he gonna do? The only way he'll be able to generate amber is through secondary means, like using actions or using cards that he may have to fizzle the effect and just gain the amber.
So yeah, Dan Harris, how do you play this deck? Just play Brobnar.
Yeah, play Brobnar and just keep your boys out.
Just draw.
I mean, I know the 40K players want to represent. That seems like an orc deck. Just have the boys out, boys before toys, gentlemen. Just
deploy boys.
Just have the boys out and let them do what they do best, man. Just swing and crush face.
Yeah.
I think you called that one pretty right. I think that's what this deck is. This deck is totally just get the boys out, disrupt the board, and prevent them from being able to build a board state that is effective.
All right, we're gonna chart uncharted territory in Keyforge. We're gonna describe the meta here that I've noticed. All right, my opponent's playing Dees. Double Terror. Oof. How long did you hold those in your hand, opponent? All right, Tentacus is legit. That keeps me from using an artifact until I pay them 1. I have a counter offer though, which is I play Brobnar. I fight.
I kill.
Let's see here. I could have called Sanctum at this point and played Harder They Come to get rid of that as well, and then play a bunch of artifacts. But then I wouldn't get 3 amber for killing 3 creatures.
I say you just stick with.
But this is going to exhaust my board state. But I think it's worth it because they're still at 5, and I just killed their entire board state 3 times and got a bunch of amber out of the deal. That's the thing. Every faction in Keyforge is like, we get amber and we do this. Like Shadow's like, we get amber and we take it from that. And Logos is like, we get amber and we draw cards. Oh my God, Danny said that we're entertaining.
Oh, well, thank you.
That's the highest praise. This is the best I felt today, and I got to top 4. So, like,
yeah,
take that with
top 4 in the tournament.
Yeah, man. What was I talking about? So, yeah, Brobnar's thing is that they get amber and kill your opponent's creatures.
Yep.
Which is just...
They definitely control the board.
Oh, man. So, if our opponent disrupts us... If our opponent can disrupt us from forging a key right now and, like, play some creatures at the same time and get their board state, like, this is their window.
Right. If he's not able to get his board back up to create some type of buffer from you and generate amber, he's pretty much going to be spinning wheels. Your next play is going to be what? Sanctum, right?
Yeah, I think I'm going to have to play Sanctum just to get these cards.
Clear your hand, yeah.
Get my hand moving, and I'll get 2 giant dudes. I'll just put 2 taunts next to a troll.
2 taunts? Yeah. Well, that does not seem terrible.
Got 15 power on the board. What you gonna do?
Look at all these knights.
I think our opponent they can't take it. It's been a while since they played. Hit him with the you good.
You good? Or are you sick of getting spanked on by these Brobnar creatures?
Tired of getting smashed. Literally smashed.
I'm gonna seriously giggle a little bit if every opponent just scoops out the last.
He's chosen the thing. He's going. You just need a little poke.
He's
going in. He's rebuilding his board.
He's playing a lot of Dees.
They call it Dees, which there's a good chance he'll be able to stop me from forging a key. It's a lot of Dees cards that do that. Nope. Played a Toxin.
Wow.
And a Lash and nothing.
Wow. I think that was
that was the window, man.
Yeah, I think he definitely blew the window on that one.
You know why he blew the window? Because I killed literally everything he played for 4 turns.
So I think he's playing. I understand, but I think he's playing too much of a reserve there. Because you're. Then again, I'm looking at your board, at your hand, so I know you're about to bring out a bunch of big swingers.
Okay. So. Yeah. So I could sandbag the Harder They Come. What do you think about that? I could keep this removal spell, thinking that I'm gonna play Sanctum next turn to get amber. No, that's not enough amber. I should discard this and try to draw.
That's what I'm saying. I'd empty it out of your hand. I wouldn't keep it. It's not worth it.
Yeah, I'll discard this and try and draw untamed cards because I need to.
Yeah.
Make a bunch of amber really fast.
Oh, you got a seed, bro.
I mean, that's okay.
It's all right, dude. I like that seed.
Okay, seed's excellent, but we're in the late game technically, so
Yeah, you're right. It's not super. effective here.
I kind of wish I had other stuff in Untamed right now. Like any other Untamed creature would make this hand feel pretty good.
Yeah, the Hunting Witch isn't going to do too much for you.
Yeah, I'll get to put it next to a taunt creature, which is dope.
Yeah.
Oh man, they're playing Mars. Sample collection.
Oh, let's see what he's got.
Abduct 2 creatures.
Hmm.
So those are in archives now. Does that change our play? Not really. Interesting. He hasn't played a 5-power creature since I've had that card in my hand.
Oh no.
Grabberjammer. Oh man, he's making a window.
Yeah, he is making his move.
He's gonna try and claw his way back into this game.
And Mars is a good faction to do that with.
Discards. He plays capture 1 for each creature they control. Joke's on you, I don't have any Amber. You should have held on to the Hypnotic Command. That would have been a tempo play, especially if you drew more Mars creatures. But he's gonna be able to use Crystal Hive. Do you know about Crystal Hive? Oh my god, dude, that card is so good. Just reap, gain 4 with this board. Okay, well, we're kind of in a sticky situation now because he's got.
He definitely pushed his way back up to being.
Yeah.
Bothersome, if you will.
Yeah, I mean, we're in an excellent position because we have 2 keys and he has none keys, which means that in order for us to lose this game, we have to not forge a key in the time it takes for him to forge 3 keys, which is not a thing that happens in Keyforge. All right, so I think I'm gonna call Sanctum. I'm gonna pull one more time for the explosive Untamed turn. And I can afford to do that because I'm way ahead of the game.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to do Champion Amphiel. I'm going to kill Grabberjammer. So if you have a split like that and they have like 2 or 3 creatures on one side and like 1 creature on the other side, I always kill the faction with the most creatures to punish their options.
Right.
You want them to have 3 creatures from 3 different factions and have to choose.
Right, because then it's going to, if you give them too many of the same type of creature, it gives them a lot.
I almost healed Champion Anafiel without playing Cleansing Wave first.
Oh.
Sequencing. It's important.
That is the biggest mistake that I made today at the tournament was the sequence in which I played my cards.
That's right. I played Shield of Justice after I hit you and healed my guy. Swag on him.
But that was the biggest problem that I had was that I was having difficulty getting my
That's your words.
It is late, and we did a 4-hour round trip to this tournament.
we did drive 4 hours to play Keyforge today.
Yes,
that's the thing that happened.
And I will have no problem admitting that I got dunked on super hard at this tournament. I went in there with a really big head, thinking that I was going to walk in and do well, and that was my downfall. So if you're going to play Keyforge in a tournament, go in there with a little bit of not so arrogant, because you will end up doing what I did and look like a fool.
Yeah, I mean, like, here's what I say about like any randomized game that is competitive. Make or find the best deck you can make or find. Practice with it till you play it correctly, and then do your best to make no play errors. That's literally all you can do, and whether or not you win is based on that, but it's also based on random chance.
Yeah.
And just keeping that in mind actually helps me a lot because I was pretty anxious at that tournament. Like I was.
Well, I just kept making the sequence mistakes on 2 decks that I have played constantly, but I pretty much what happened is I got to the big show and I made a bunch of really amateur mistakes with the decks that I have, and it was my downfall.
That's rough, man. Okay, so here's the problem. We were sitting here. We literally commented on this deck like not 10 minutes ago. We're like, it's only 4 Untamed creatures. That's going to be hard to make this work. And now sitting here like, maybe I'll just draw more cards and get Untamed creatures. Well, we knew full well that probably wouldn't happen. So we should play Untamed now and get these cards out of our
Get them out of there.
Get the most value we can. So we will play Hunting Witch. We will play Nepenthe, which opens up a world of possibilities for us. We could play anything in our discard. Let's go. It's probably a Relentless Assault. Or if they do like they pull in Ammonia Clouds or like
Cleansing Wave,
Poison Wave or something.
Ammonia Cloud or Poison Wave. Yeah. Well, he doesn't have shadows.
Yeah, you're right.
So he's only gonna get he can only get Ammonia Cloud.
The Tendrils of Pain.
Tendrils of Pain.
We play this Flexia for marginal value. And then we'll ship the turn back to you, opponent. Halfway to forging our third key. Where you at?
What's up with you, Chris?
What's up? Oh,
Is
whoa.
he 0 keys, really?
Yeah, dude.
Oof.
I don't know if this is if you get an opponent who is really struggling. Well, I mean, to be fair, this is still the same game where we just like we set up the Brobnar Chipper Shredder and just like feed your creatures into this until I run out of gas, and it's gonna be a while.
Oh yeah.
Oh, he played a Pingle who annoys.
Oh, wow.
We have a Pingle who annoys. If you have a Pingle and I have a Pingle, who's driving the car? All right. So probably Brobnar is what we want to do because I feel like we can just Nepenthe Seed, Relentless Assaults, and then dumpster our opponent with a bunch of creatures and get a bunch of amber and kill a bunch of stuff at the same time. Sound good? Let's do it. Creature on the right. Play Pingle. Pingle has 1 hit point left. Is this enemy creature? To each enemy creature. Nice. So it only shoots to your opponents. So I could have played Pingle before I played Troll, and it would have done 2 damage. We will play the War Chest. And then we're gonna Relentless Assault with our big boys into their smaller boys. So we will Nepenthe Seed. Again, one of the best cards in the game. Oh no, was Relentless Assault the last deck that we played? No,
it really was.
Bing bang, no!
You can't do that.
I'm stealing this bit.
Your bet has been stolen.
I'm a hack.
We I guess you could loot the bodies.
I can't loot the. I mean, I could loot the bodies and have it in my hand. All right, what are our choices here? We get Harder They Come. Oh, we get Cleansing Wave.
Yeah, but you called Brobnar.
Yeah, but we get Cleansing
Wave. You
Wave.
could put it in your hand, yeah.
And if they play creatures that get shot by Pingle, and we just heal for 1 billion.
I think that's the way to go.
And
since we made a mistake.
Yeah, we gotta make it. We gotta make it happen.
I think this is the slapdash. Try to make it last.
We're trying to catch the fucking soap.
We're juggling chainsaws and we just misjuggled one.
No.
We're really hoping we catch handle, not blade.
Oh, sorry, we didn't end the turn. Sorry, opponent.
Sorry, opponent.
Sorry
We're just sitting here.
for slow play. Always be polite and courteous in the chat. There's no reason not to.
There's no reason to ever not be polite or
you are on the internet who you are in real life. That's all I have to say about it.
That is the truth.
All right, Phil Smith. Oh man, he's playing. He called Mars with more than 1 Mars creature in play, which just frightens me every time.
Did he put out Mother Gun?
Put out a Mother Gun. He's got Grabber Jammer, John Smythe, Sizzix the Many. I feel like I'm naming like the dankest Mars rap album. We got Mind Warpers, Sizzix the Many, John Smythe. All right. Our opponent is he's back in the game. He's at 11 amber. Oh no, he's at 11 amber, dude. No. Remember earlier, flashback to when I'm editing this video, flashback to me talking about Doorstep and how good it is. Opponent just went up to 13 amber, dude. Why doesn't he have any damage on his creatures?
Why would he be taking damage?
I have a Pingle in play. 1 damage to Grabber Jammer. He only played Grabber Jammer. Okay. So he didn't take any damage. That's fine. We can make him take some damage.
You gonna get. Yeah.
All right. So Sanctum. Oh, we have such a good Sanctum board. Fight. We will always kill a Grabber Jammer. There's no reason not to.
Always kill the Grabber Jammer.
We're not going to fight again with the same champion Anafiel because he'll probably die. Instead, what we can do is play another champion Anafiel on the right. We'll play this Sergeant Ezekiel. I really like Sanctum. I like their aesthetic. I like what they do.
I really like Sanctum a lot too.
We're gonna get rid of Toxin. Just shut him out of Dees. So we don't want him to play Dees. We will play Cleansing Wave for 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh no! Sequencing, dude, we did it wrong! Okay, well, we're gonna not play Doorstep to Heaven because we should have played it before we gained all that amber. No!
This is why you don't try to stream after you've slept for 4 hours.
It's 11:27. I've been playing Keyforge for literally 8 hours.
And old Scotty Bones is literally sitting here.
Just like sleeping in the background of the sleep.
I'm not gonna lie. I think this might be the last one that I can sit through.
The Scott sleep cam.
Yeah, you guys don't want to see that because I will peek out all these mics snoring.
All right, opponent's playing Charette. All right, they're gonna Blash of Broken Dreams and Amberimpus for our impudence.
We are definitely paying for that.
For our foolishness. Our opponent has gotten 1 key, and they're about to forge a second, but we're on 7.
Not if you can't take from you.
We got to scroll through the board state now because there's so many creatures. So Pingle Who Annoys comboed with Cleansing Wave. Turns out, very good. Very, very good. What are we going to play next turn?
Aren't you about to forge your last key?
No, because they are going to lash us unless they forget. What in the Sam Hell is this?
Holy cannoli.
They just played like 8 demons.
Yeah, he lashed you.
Declares check. All right. Using Mind Warper.
It's very important that you declare check.
Yeah, dude. People, you think people can do math?
Yeah, well.
Think people can do counting?
I mean, I don't know about you, but I went to school at Greene County High School.
Oh, no!
Counting was not part of the curriculum.
Got Greene County. All right.
They taught us how to count like horses. You just had to stomp your hoof.
Okay, so now we're going to do it right, but it's not nearly as cool as when we were going to dumpster that dude for like 15 amber. Womp womp. All right. So now we have to look through this entire board state and see what can screw us over here.
Eesh, he's got a lot.
This guy can capture 1. Okay, that's about it. I mean, we got the Ember Imp, so we can't play more than 2 creatures, or 2 cards, but we weren't going to play 2 cards. We shouldn't use artifacts because of Tentacus, and we shouldn't fight a creature that is more than 4 power, because then our Sanctum creatures will die with these guys. So, definitely kill Ember Imp. I actually don't care about Charette right now, because I have more significant problems in my life. We're gonna Reap with Sergeant Zachiel and go up to 6 just to pressure our opponent a little bit and try and discourage him from using this El Gigante demon board.
You didn't want to hit Sherritt and go up to 9?
Oh yeah, you're right. I should have done that.
Because if you'd hit Sherritt gone to 9, even if he lashed you, you'd be okay.
Yeah, but I killed the Ember Imp, so I can play Sergeant Zachiel and kill Sherritt right now.
Boom.
Now I'm attacking.
Beautimus.
Yeah, we made it. We almost goofed it up. Scott was there with the save.
I was going to say, thank God there's 2 of us because now we're making 1 Keyforge brand.
The remaining 2 brain cells.
Oh, God. I mean,
all right.
Oof. I'll tell you one thing, bro. I'm going to drink so much coffee tomorrow.
Go! All right. Let me hit you with this one. We'll take a break after this. A quick 5er. Try and rally a little bit. Play 1 more because I'm trying to get 3 done.
I got a scoop.
1 more. No!
I got a scoop. I got to get home to the cat.
All right. Our body. Scott's body is failing him.
Yeah. My cat has been home alone for 12 hours. I do have an auto feeder out, but
You got to take care of the cat, man.
got to take care of him.
All right. Well, I will see Scott off after we hopefully win this game.
Yeah. Sorry, guys.
Oh, it's all good, baby.
Old man Scotty's got to go sleep.
It's all good, baby.
It's all good, baby.
I haven't seen anything that's going to stop us yet.
I don't see anything here yet.
He's just going in with his crazy demon board. Going absolutely buck wild.
Watch out, I'm going all wild.
I played Orion, and I got 8 demons on the play that didn't do anything. Woo! Hooray! Alright, discarding cards, Mind Barb, popping off, going crazy. This is also a life lesson. If you screw up in Keyforge and you're ahead of your opponent, you got time, man. You can make comeback plays. Like, it's possible. Don't panic.
Bing.
Just, you can get there. You can be done. Got him! Woo! It was GG. GGWP, sir.
So yeah, that deck is all about just putting out your boys, and even though he got a giant board,
it was too late.
It was too late because after you shut him down from early game with all that Brobnar,
yeah,
he had nothing.
Yeah, you got the Cleansing Wave and Piccolo Noise. You got. I can understand how like you could struggle to play this deck, and also how you could feel like this deck isn't good when you're going up against like Lab Access Nepenthe Wobble Combo.
Yeah.
You don't have any of the like cool shit, but you have 15 pounds of whoop ass and a 5-pound bag.
Yeah.
You just got to use it. You got to flex on them, Dan.
Yeah, that deck's a sledgehammer. That's all it is, man. It's a sledgehammer, and it's go in, hit him in the kneecaps, and walk over.
Just beat on him.
Yeah.
All right. We are gonna play. I'm gonna play one more. We're gonna take a quick break.
Yeah, sorry,
we'll be back. Nah, please go rest. You've done enough this day. All right. All right, party people in the house say Keyforge. And we are back. Gonna get rid of a video here. And we are going to be playing a submitted deck. Dennis Von Opstal, Valdis Library Patron is what we're going to be playing here. So I pulled up the deck list. Yeah, I can feel it. I'm flagging too. This may be the last game I can play for a little bit. Oh boy, we got Bromnar Logo Sanctum. Oh man, that's a lot of Loot the Bodies. That's 3 Loot the Bodies in one deck. Well, if you have a Coward's End in your hand, you're probably gonna have to Loot the Bodies, so that's pretty good. Oh man! Oh, Champions Challenge! Oh man, Champions Challenge is a card that I've been waiting to play with. You pick one creature. This is the 2 strongest creatures fight, everyone else dies. It's just, can't wait, dude. Thank you for sending me this deck. Oh man, we got Tremor is a tech piece. It's just the best. It's a real good card. Triple Gauntlet? What? Okay, 2 Bromnar creatures feels bad. That is not good. Oof. I hope that you guys can hear me okay. It looks like I'm coming through on the mics. Yeah, just hit me up in chat if you can't hear me. You know, just... Question mark? But I think we're good to go. I had it preloaded into the Crucible. So we'll do a quick join. Valdis. Valdis, where you at? Oh, that's not good. Let me double check, make sure Valdis is actually in there. Valdis did not make it in. Hold up. Valdis Library Patron. All right. I'm rapidly acquiring many decks. All right, so Valdis looks like a lot of beatdown with not a lot of Brobnar, which is going to be tough. I didn't really look at the rest of the board here. We got Logos, Trimble. Real quick, just looking for anything in particular that looks interesting. Looks like pretty standard Sanctum beatdown, not a lot of creatures, but we got a Spirit's Way, Terms of Redress, some good tech. I can see how this deck might be a little bit difficult because it looks like it's a beatdown deck with no beatdown creatures, which is going to be interesting to play. All right. So we're going to keep this, and the idea is we're going to play Frankus into Seki's Protect the Weak. Sanctum. So if they play anything 5 power or less, we'll just kill it with Frankus. If they play a creature and get an Amber, we'll kill that creature, capture an Amber. Playing a big dude first is not a bad play. I'll be real with you. Sometimes you just gotta stank on him. You gotta let him know. Put the beats on. All right. Yeah, it would be good if we ended the turn. Man, this was a mistake. I should not have stayed for this game. Ugh, we're gonna power through. We're in it. We're not gonna be rude and leave. All right, waiting for the opponent. Hit him with the "you good," maybe. All right, he's going in. You just need to think. Well, Wormhole into too much to protect. Not very good for him. Good for me because now I don't have to deal with too much to protect. And he has played a Mother in such a way that I can kill it immediately, which is ideal because that card is bad for your health and well-being. If you let a Mother exist for multiple turns, you will lose the game because they will draw more cards than you, they will play more cards than you, and they will win. So if you have the opportunity to kill a Mother, you should. You should consider stopping whatever you are doing to kill a Mother if you can. And you should play a Mother if you have one, which we do. So we're kind of waiting to get Brobnar anything. Like Loot the Body's Cowards End would be fine with us at this point. Our opponent has gone up to 5. How has this happened? Oh no. Ghostly Hand, Relentless Whispers. No. Oh, went up to 7. What are we going to do about that? Nothing. There is nothing we can do. Oh, we're getting got. This is not good. Okay. Alright, so I think our best call is we got to get Mother on the board and try and draw out of this situation. We just need to draw cards and get back on top of the game because right now we are behind our opponent. Which is never where you want to be. We're really being punished by this Brobnar hand. We probably should have tried to get it out faster. Because right now we have a hand size of 4. Because these aren't really worth playing by themselves. Like, we're going to sacrifice an entire turn to play 2 artifacts and an action that doesn't do anything? Alright, he plays a Mother. Taps down Remote, Access. Yeah, he is getting real fast draws here. We're going to be out of luck very soon. Alright, well we can kill the Mother with the Logos board. We could also play Spirit's Way and blow up all of our creatures and leave them with the Time Traveler, which does not feel like a good play. I think Logos is the call here. Alright, so we'll hit Mother and it doesn't matter. We'll put the other one all the way into the Shadow Self, so then we can kill Shadow Self with our Mother if we so choose. And I think we should kill it because if you can't... We are low on Amber. The question is, do we trade... What's a free creature kill? Let's give him as little options as possible. Yo, we got the Coward's End. Okay, so we got the Coward's End plan. So we can do Loot the Body's Coward's End and then play 2 Gauntlet of Commands, which feels pretty good. We can once against many, and we can kill a lot of creatures. Like we We need them to play creatures in such a way that it benefits us. Oh. Keyforge official. That's very exciting. Yeah, this is the first one I feel like this deck might be a struggle bus for us. Like, ugh, that's not. There's a lot of things going on here, and not all of them work well together. Sizzix the Mini comes out. Okay, so they're playing Mars. We got Orbital Bombarded. They just killed Sekis with it. All right. I mean, yes, please. Oh no, meeting season, dude. That's not what we wanted. Ah, they have no creatures for us to fight. Okay. If we play Coward's End, we're going to get... oh no, they're up to 7 again. They're stanking on us, man. This is the first one that has really felt like a struggle. I think we're gonna play Sanctum. I think that's what we got. I'm not gonna let that trigger fly, so they don't get the Biomatrix back up. We capture 1, but it's not enough. We're gonna discard Spirit's Right because we already have a board wipe in hand. Okay. So now we have double loot the bodies, just comical amounts of Brobnar in our hand. It's not really working together well. This is rough, dude. It's not looking good. It's not looking good for the Wilsters. So we are currently in the 2 keys to 0 position, which I played a lot of Keyforge in my day. I mean, I've played as much Keyforge as I possibly can. Coming back from 2 keys is not a thing that happens very often. Like, very rarely, if at all, can you crawl back into a game with 2 keys. So we're going to try, because we are a creature of honor. Alright. Loot the bodies. Loot the bodies. Oh, if we do Cowards End, they just win. No! No! Yeah, we just got shut out of this game. Well, we'll do it for the swag. Bang. You think about that, opponent. Have your Amber. I don't even need it. I don't need to win Keyforge. Meh. Hit him with the GGWP. Just gave us the beatdown. Alright. That was not great. But I think it might have been bad draws, and also the fact that, you know, I haven't slept like 4. I only slept for like 4 hours last night. We're going to give that deck one more try. And try and get it. I haven't been, the point of this is to try and get a win with the deck, I think. Okay. This is reasonable. This is reasonable Brobnar. We got, some tech pieces, unstun for Clear Mind. This is an okay hand. Let's keep it and see what happens. Brobnar, play creature. Come at me, opponent. Oh no, am I playing against no one? Ah! I thought there was somebody in the game. That was my bad. That was a good opening hand, too. Alright, Vault is Library Patron. We're going to make it happen. To loot the bodies. And a Coward's End. And a Gauntlet of Command. So wait, is the play here that we play the Spectral Tunneler and wait for them to play creatures and then just go ham? I think we're gonna try it. That sounds pretty good. Wait, no, we're on the play, so we just get to do it. All right, so if they play 2 or 3 creatures, we're gonna loot super hard. They didn't play a creature. All right, so now we're gonna play Logos. We're gonna play a single card. We're gonna bait them. We're gonna see if they go for it. See if they play creatures. Play creatures, you won't. Play creatures or no balls. Let's go. Oh. What's up? people new in the chat, we are playing Valdis Library Patron. This is a deck from good old. Oh no, my Google Docs went away. Oh, they did it. Oh, they played 3 creatures. Ah, that 6 Brobnar hand. It feels good. Ooh, it's warm. Woo-hoo-hoo! All right. Loot the bodies. Loot the bodies. Oh! Get him for 7. Triple Gauntlet of Command. Kill all your creatures, get 7 amber, play 3 gauntlets, pass turn. Don't even care what happens. That's a win for me. Get 6 ambers, kill 6 creatures, kill 3 creatures off of the full Brobnar hand. If you have 6 of any one faction a card, you're just gonna, something terrible is going to happen to your opponent. Ah, that was very spicy. I hope they play a bunch of 2/2s and we just fight with this Headhunter 3 times. Ritual Bounce, sure. Do Niffleape. Oh no! They played a Niffleape! They had nothing to follow that play up. I think they were kind of relying on the fact that they had a bunch of creatures into play. Oh! This Brobnar Disruption, man. Do I just play Headhunter and beat on him 3 times? No, that's we gotta play cards. We gotta get moving here. Otherwise, we're gonna get buried. All right, so we're gonna play Dextray. They can come after Dextray if they want. I really don't care. We're gonna play Well Wormhole. We're gonna play Dr. Escotera. I don't believe this man's been to medical school. All right, we're going to play Lab Work. This is a perfect Lab Work target. Clear Mind. It's only relevant if you got stun creatures. You just put it in your archives, forget about it. Just draw more cards. Draw 5 cards because we got changed from the turbo play. The blow up 3 creatures, gain 6 ambers play. All right, so we drew into more Logos. Ooh. So you're telling me that I could play Reverse Time and switch my deck in my discard pile, and I can get back this combo, the Coward's End Loot the Bodies combo again? Woo! Woo! God, I hope you guys are catching these fucking spicy plays. I gotta put up this video later. Remember to put it up on YouTube. Oh, lordy lordy. Alright, they're blowing up all their stuff. They're playing Pawn Sacrifice, playing Relentless Whispers and Ghostly Hand, going up to 8 amber. Oof! Huh. Alright. So we can leave that guy out because we want to just go back into our combo, I think. I don't want my archive card right now. No, I said no, I didn't want it. Oh, I pushed the wrong button. I'm going to play this on him, stun him, tap him. You can play Experimental Therapy on your opponent's creatures and just, like, he's going to die in a couple turns anyway. So why don't I just stun him and tap him with this ability? Play Reverse Time. So now I'm going to draw back into that combo, hopefully. Probably should have played Reverse Time first. Wild Wormhole is kind of a problem, just because we might play part of the combo off the top, and we kind of screwed ourselves with that Archives play. And the sequencing was not ideal. Like, ideally, we would play Reverse Time first. We would put the Loot the Bodies, Coward's End play back into our deck, and then draw back into it. It's the doomsday of Keyforge. My opponent's still trying to figure out what to do. There's also a chance that they just don't play creatures. If they don't play creatures for us to kill, our plan goes horribly awry. We just don't get to play Keyforge. Brain Eater. Dextray comes out. Well, they played creatures for us to fight. It's the D-O-double-G. Alright. So they're starting to pull ahead of us. So I think we can safely play Brobnar now. Start beating up their board. And then maybe draw some more fun stuff to play off the top. I just think we should start pulling away from our opponent here. Five, six, seven, eight. So I won't be able to kill him with quick so. So instead, I will. So I fought 3 times with this guy off of the gauntlets. So that's nice. It's very spicy. And we got the Loot the Valleys combo with Coward's End off the top. Thank you, deck. Oh. So now we need our opponent to play creatures again. We might not even need Coward's End. Oh, they're playing Untamed. Double Ritual Balance? What crazy nonsense is our opponent playing? The animal who miserly hands out bears. I mean, that is very miserly, what you got going on here. I'm not a fan of this. So that means if we go to 7, they just play Untamed and steal 2 from us. If we go to 7, they play Untamed and go Magna the Rat. Alright, so we play Loot the Bodies, Coward's End, and get Amber. I don't think that's worth. I think we play Wild Wormhole Laboratory. If I were in an intelligent headspace, I would know what cards are in here, because I saw all 4 of them go in, but I don't remember. I know one of them is Loot the Bodies, and one of them is Reverse. No, Reverse Time's out here. One of them is Loot the Bodies, and one of them is whatever else we played on that Logos turn, which I believe was... one of them is Dextray. The top card is Dextray. So we can just Wild Wormhole and Dextray. That's fine. Oh, Escoterra. Where'd Dextray go? You get purged or something? I don't know. It is a mystery. Oh no, we're archiving the Clear Mind again. Let's do the Time Warp again. Oof. Oh man. Play more creatures, opponent. You won't. Do it, play creatures. I dare you. Playing Brobnars into a playing creatures into a Brobnar board is like getting Amber against Shadows. It's just like, that's exactly, you're playing into their hands. That's what they want you to do. Oh, Lord. Oh, I can feel the fatigue. Too much to protect. Down to 6. Nerve Blast. Down to 5. And they get to play a free Untamed card this turn. Oh, play Urchin. Do it. Oh, dude. We're gonna... This Brobnar turn is gonna be intense. I'm telling you, man. Brobnar is one of the strongest factions in the game, I think. Actually, you have not missed the woman who redefines mutants. Unfortunately, that is up next, and I am so very tired. So, since you're here, I will do it for you because I love you. You came to watch me play your deck. I will do it. I'm going to make play errors. It's going to happen. All right, let's stake on this dude, Brobnar style. You got 2 creatures out. That's enough for me. We're a turn behind on Amber right now, which is not great. But also, we can't do anything about it. So we're just going to make the best of a bad situation here. Coward's End. Gain 4, kill 2 creatures. So right now what we're doing is we're using these the Gauntlet of Command to ready and fight with this guy. You have to resolve as much of the effect as possible. So what's happening is this creature is just being readied, and he doesn't have to fight. So then we can use him to reap, and we can ready him again. Having 3 gauntlets is insane. Like, this is not... You don't want this many gauntlets because they'll clog up your hand. You have to spend a whole turn getting them set up. But that being said, if you manage to get 3 gauntlets out, you're going to dumpster people. Okay, so we've officially drawn through the same 10 cards we've been playing this whole game. So I'll be real with you, dude. If you play these 10 cards of Valdis, you can definitely win with them. Although we are actually technically not winning. We have more amber, but we're a key behind. So if our opponent pulls out a miasma or an E-Principle or anything else terrible, we might just get got. We're playing from behind right now. We have more amber, but could happen. Oh, man. In case he can't hear me, I'll hit him in the chat. Double Ritual goes up to 6. Oh, no! I think that's game, boys. Yeah, we just couldn't get set up fast enough. Ugh. Yeah, there's nothing we can do to stop him. Unless we get the Lucky Wild Wormhole off the top and something comes out that stops them from forging a key. That's our only hope. Logos. I do not want the cards from my archives. No, thank you. Wild Wormhole, what do we get? Mother! No! Alright. GGWP. Alright. Hit the concede button. Oh. Alright. Well, Valdis is our legit. Nice. Valdis is our first legit stumper. 2 games in a row. Went 2-0 with it. That's a tough deck to play. I mean, I showed you some of the crazy shit you can do with it. Just do that, but faster. And you could probably get there. Maybe don't play the same 10 cards twice in a row. But yeah, I mean, that's looking pretty good. I also don't have work tomorrow, so like, I feel totally fine just going hard in the paint. Yeah, that's a rough one, man. All right, I'm going to file away Valdis for a rainy day. We'll probably play it again at some point. I want to get at least one win, but I got a lot of decks to get through, man. All right, so next up, I think I actually already added it. We're doing, let me check my deck list. No, I haven't added it yet. All right, let me check the Google Doc. Google Doc is not on screen because I don't want to give away people's information. The woman who redefines mutants. I'm already excited. Woman who redefines mutants. Yo, I see a key charge. Ooh. So, like, it is very possible to have a deck that has a key charge in it that is bad because it has a key charge in it. It's also possible to have a deck that's amazing because it has a key charge in it. One of the decks I won, or got in the top 4 of the Keyforge tournament I played in with like 11 people. My best deck had a key charge in it. All right, so Ritual of the Hunt. I didn't know this was an artifact. Just Omni Sacrifice, gain an amber. You can use friendly untamed creatures. That's interesting. We got some Niflapes that are good for that sort of thing. Niflape is. Can we just talk about how good this card is? A 3-power dude who can hit elusive creatures and ignore taunt. Just like destroy target old Bruno. Like, you got a Nexus? That's cool. Ah, get him! Like, oh man, what is this I see over here? Take that, Smarty Pants! Let's go! We're gonna dunk on some Logos decks. We got the anti-Logos tech. The surprise steal in good old Brobnar. Follow the leader, just attack with everything. +2 loot the bodies is good. Autocannon is amazing, especially when more and more people are trying to play Restricting Us and other stuff like that. Just straight up having an artifact out that says you and your opponent can't play 1-power creatures in a deck where you have no 1-power creatures. Yeah, that's good. It's only 3 Brobnar creatures, so low on the Brobnar yet again. Feels like that's not super great. Oh no! 3 Protect the Weak! 4 Protect the Weeks? That's a lot of upgrades. And a Yomama Mastery. Okay, 2 Sanctum creatures. Yeah. Whispering Reliquary, a bunch of artifacts. Shield of Justice, we got Cleansing Wave, which would be better in a deck with more creatures in it. But we have the Cleansing Wave autocannon combo, which is can be, that's like free 6 amber if you get it out in the correct order. We have Chota Hazri and Key Charge, so we can discard Key Charge because we're gonna draw Chota Hazri. Yeah, that's a lot of upgrades. Holden, like maybe too many upgrades. I'm scared. I'm scared, Holden. 2 Nocturnal Maneuvers. Okay. So I thought this was going to be a deploy the boy style, like get creatures out deck, but there aren't that many creatures, and there's like a ton of artifacts, and like it seems like a really high amber count. I should probably do ADHD calculators for this, but I'm not going to do it this time. I'll do it next time. So that's the woman that redefines mutants. Let's add it. That's not an Earl. That's why that's invalid. Why can't you Google the deck for me and go to the website and put it on the thing? Why? The Woman Who Redefines Mutants is a great name, though. Alright. I'm gonna leave the site of my shame. Couldn't make the librarian work. Alright. The Woman Who Redefines Mutants. Let's go. I feel like I'm going to play a lot of decks with not shadows in them in this series. Alright. What do you got, opponent? We got a... Yeah, not Ritual the Hunt, not that. A lot of tech with not a lot of follow through, you know. All right, so we got Dust Pixie. We're on the play. So yeah, this is. I'm actually gonna mulligan this. It's not a good hand. Ah, no. Oh man. Okay. Opponent plays a Tunk. All right, so we just gotta empty our hand here. Which is gonna get us more amber down the line. We'll see if they play Logos creatures. Oh, we call Broadnar. We're playing Broadnar cards. Oof, not good. Okay, we're getting somewhere. We got Sanctum creatures. We got stuff to put on our Sanctum creatures. Let's go. Woman Who Redefines Mutants. Very spicy. Ooh! Lordy, lordy. Replicator, that's nice. Play, oh man, I wish they had played 3. I wish we hadn't played Take That Smarty Pants. Well, Wormhole, John Smith. We're going to get to tap down all their Mars creatures and get 3 amber next turn and a beefy creature out, so that's good. And then if they fight back, we're going to be able to get some amber off a Cleansing Wave, which is pretty nice. Our opponent did okay, so I have hope. Tippity, tappity, tipperooski. Turn them sideways. Gain 4 amber. Get the niffle. Woof. If they don't steal from us, we can key charge. Phase shift. Speed sigil. Speed sigil into Doc Bookton to reap draw card. Woo! Phase shift, speed sigil. Oh, that is very spicy. Alright, well, I think we take the tempo swing where we can get it. And we get to play 2 cards while we do it. Get that key charge out. Draw 2. We got upgrades and stuff to play. It's looking pretty okay over here. Opponent's got an archive card, which is never good. You never want to see that. We got my favorite, what is rapidly becoming my favorite card in the game, Relentless Assault. Just a beatdown. All right. Oh man, Speed Sizzle is going to be fun to play with. We'll be able to, I could play Maxina twice and stun 2 creatures if I wanted. I don't have any tempo plays, so. Yeah, I think we're going to do Sanctum. We stun these 2. And then Protect the Weak. Shield of Justice. Or do we... I think we just got to go through cards because they're ahead of us on board, and soon they're going to be ahead of us on Amber. So we just got to get more stuff going. So I'm not going to hold back anything. So we're going to go with the stun plan. Also, we have a shot to kill Mother here. So instead of stunning, we're going to use Lady Mac. Oh no, we used the ability. Well, this is happening. We're going to stun the 2 most potent creature abilities. But they're going to be able to copy it with Replicator, but they won't be able to use Mars Cars on not their turn. We will play Protect the Weak on the Sniffle to protect our guys. We don't care about Shield of Justice or Cleansing Wave. Alright, so now we got Brobnar cards. And we got to follow the leader, which means we're going to be able to fight real good. I'm going to have a lot of dead creatures next turn. I'm going to kill a lot of boys. So we were ahead, but they have 3 creatures out and 7 cards in hand and 1 in archive. So this is where they should pull ahead of the game. Well, if we play this right, we're going to be able to fight with Crump like 2 times. So unless they go up to 8, we'll be able to tempo play them. The bad news is if we do that, we're not going to get anything out of it. Like, we are on the back foot right now. We're trying to put the brakes on this crazy train. Ulick is going to let him use a non-Mars creature. Are they going to reap with this? Reap with this to ready a Mars creature and use it again? Is that an infinite loop? Hold on. This is the mini feeding pit. Okay. So I think they can reap with this, use a friendly non-Mars creature, reap with this, copy this, which lets them ready a non-agent Mars creature, which will let them do that. Okay, so right now we're going to pray their opponent doesn't figure out that they have a repeatable loop. Because they could just... Uh-oh. Oh, no! No! Replicator. Are they going to copy with Replicator? Oh, no. Oh, thank God they didn't copy the John Smith to untap the Ulick Megamouth to replicate. They didn't figure out that they had an infinite combo, boys. Oh, thank God. We would have gotten dumpstered by that. Like, if that was a competitive game, that would have been terrible. They're still going to go get a lot of stuff this turn, which is not ideal. So we're definitely going to be playing a beatdown game here. Play this artifact. We're going to play a little Krumparooski. Crump comes out, gets shot for 1. We're going to shut down this replicator nonsense. Toot sweet. Just get rid of that right away. We're going to play Follow the Leader. We're going to get extra fights. Okay, so we're going to fight with Lady Maxina into that. We're going to fight with Doc this into Doc Bookton. And then we're going to Relentless Assault, which will boop, boop, boop. Alright, so Crump is the first creature. We're going to have him fight the elusive creature because that'll make our opponent lose an amber. Oh, wow, they fixed that trigger. Okay, so fighting an elusive creature to get a fight trigger doesn't work. Oh, no, Crump is destroyed after fighting, so we just shouldn't have done that. We're just bad at Keyforge, boys. That's all it is. Alright, so Lady Maxina has 3 damage on her, so she will also fight John Smith. And then Niffle Queen will kill Ulik Megamouth. This is a really dangerous creature. I can sacrifice this to get 1 amber by reaping with Dust Fairy 1 time, so I don't think that's worth it right now. Alright, draw a bunch of cards. Alright, so we have the play if our opponent goes over 6 amber. Woo! Man! Opponent's getting something in archives. That's not good. I really like Feeding Pits. That's a really good card. It's just like whenever you play Mars, you're like, I got a creature I'm not going to play. Discard it and draw a new card and get amber. So good. So good. Oubliette. Purge the dust. What did Dust Pixie ever do to you? Alright, Silvertooth. Oh man, wasting this trigger on Silvertooth is not great. Do we have a Hunting Witch in this deck? Nope. Alright, Silvertooth fights Crump. So I think right now we're playing... Oh, they went over 7. We can Gatekeeper. Protect the Weak. We can play Whispering Reliquary. And then we can try and get back in this game. This dude's running away with it. Sanctum. Capture your stuff. I feel like we're not going to fight. Like, we're just going to make tracks here. Because he's pulling ahead of us. So we get a... And maybe if we just draw enough cards that are untamed, we can get into key charge range. Ah, not quite. Alright, well, his hand has got some places it can go. We can do another Ritual of the Hunt and play out these cards. Maybe sandbag the Chota Hazri or discard it. We gotta play or discard the Chota Hazri this turn because, like, it's not helping us. Yeah, we are falling behind here, boys. This is not good. Ooh. Discards E-Principle. You never want to see that. Yeah, this is the problem with your opponent having a board state and you don't have a board state, is they can just keep pressuring you every turn to try and forge a key. And there's just nothing I can do about it, really. So I guess I'm just going to play Untamed. We'll play this. We cannot forge a key out of turn. And I don't think we can afford to lose Amber right now. So Chota Hazri has to go in the garbage. Sorry, Chota. We can't get the 6 either. Oh, no, we can. Yeah. Speed Sigil. So we are on parity with our opponent. Like, we're just barely keeping up with him. Oh, man, we got to loot the bodies and Ritual of the Hunt out. We are gonna... This turn, we're gonna beat some people down. Oh. We're still waiting for this person to do literally anything. Yeah, if they push us off one amber, we're going to be in a lot of trouble. They discarded E-Principle, though. They didn't think we could do it. They threw away the E-Principle. They're like, he's not going to get to 6 amber. He can't do it. Doesn't have what it takes. And they could also kill this at any point. That would be really bad for us. There's a myriad of ways to get got in this situation. Oh no, like making us capture our own amber. That would be bad if that happened. Autocan is just wrecking everybody. He's wrecking shop. Yo Mama Mastery. I'm just now realizing how good this deck is because you can sequence your beatdowns by like killing a couple people with Crump, and then fully healing Crump, give him taunt, and then kill a couple more people. Oh, that's good. Old Bruno. All right, so old Bruno got archived. Mind Warper. Reaps with Mind Warper. Plays a Jammer Pack. Well, Jammer Pack will do it. That will also stop us. If I were them and I knew that I couldn't get to 6 amber, I would have captured one of ours. Well, no, it doesn't matter. They got Jammer Pack. That's more than enough to stop us. Discards Phosphorus Stars. If they had played Phosphorus Stars, that would have been a total blowout. Play Phosphorus Stars, dude. He would have stunned 3 of our creatures, and he would have stunned 2 of his that he hasn't used for 3 turns. The chains are worth it, dude. Trust Garfield, man. He knows. They know, man. They know what cards are good. All right, Brobnar. We are about to fight so many times. So let's play Loot the Bodies first. All right, so I think what we want to do is play Ganger Chieftain onto Gatekeeper, and then beat down with Gatekeeper, and then Yo Mama Master a Gatekeeper to heal him back up. Because we can go get Doc Bookton with that. All right, we'll try that. Do that. We'll play Yo Mama Mastery, heal him right back up. We will play Ritual of the Hunt. The apes are unleashed. Apes activated. Well, we already have 1 billion amber. So we'll just remove our opponent's ability. Okay, so Unguarded Camp isn't going to do anything. Play that. We'll just go for the blowout. We'll just go completely ham on this dude. I'm not going to be able to kill him. So I'll get 12 amber. That seems fine. I'm telling you, man, the Brobnar explosive turns are so good. You just come out swinging, kill everything, get like 12 amber. They're amazing. Don't sleep on Brobnar, I'm telling you. All right, Shadows, what you got? Returning Archives to hand. Oh, man, too much to steal would be a blowout. Bait and switch for 1 billion. I still got 8. What you gonna do? Bait and switch for 4. Got him. Poison Wave. You don't have what it takes. Oh, Key of Darkness would be amazing right now. No. Oh, man. Poison Wave. Do you have what it takes, opponent? Can you bring down the woman that redefines mutants? Can you do it? What you got? What you got? What do you got? You got no. He's got old Bruno. He's got old Bruno! No. All around me, I say, man, man. Ooh! What? Why would you do that? What? What? You fought old Bruno? You fought old Bruno into... What? Do you have more stealing? What is happening? What? Oh no! The Jammer Pack! Well, he played like 7. How many cards did he play? Turbo Bait and Switch, great. Like, okay, so if we hadn't gone up to 1 billion, he would have played all Bruno and Relentless Whispers and Nerve Blast. If we went up to like 14, he still would have played those things. Like, we just didn't have it that game. But it was, we got 2 keys to 1. Like, I think this deck has potential. I'm going to put it on the list. I'm definitely going to play it again. Yeah, I think we can get there with the Woman Who Redefines Mutants. I just haven't figured it out yet. There's a lot going on in here. But you got some spicy stuff. Like, take that Smarty Pants. Surprise Steal in Brobnar. Real good. Autocannon was amazing. Like, if I had played that game and Autocannon had come out before Cleansing Wave, we probably would have won. Just, yeah, if you see a Chota Hazard or Lost in the Wood, or not, key charged, throw it in the trash. Like, you're not going to be able to key charge that often with this deck, I don't think. Quadruple Protect the Weak is interesting. There's a lot of cool stuff you can do with Taunt and controlling what creatures your opponent attacks. But 4 is kind of a lot. Yeah, this is interesting. I'm definitely going to play this again. Holden, thank you so much for giving me the deck to play with. I'm sorry I couldn't make it happen tonight. I'm going to play it again for sure. I think that's all the Keyforge I got for right now. I want to thank you all for coming out. I had a wonderful time. Yeah, the Island Games is where I played the event. It was awesome. They did a great job. Everyone had an awesome time. This stream is sponsored by the End Games. We're a game store down in Charlottesville. We're actually doing a Keyforge tournament on the 22nd. And we got YouTube videos and Twitch and all that. So, like, hit the subscribe button. Follow us. We're always doing crazy nonsense. It was real good to see y'all. I'm out. Y'all have a wonderful evening. Goodbye.